So what we're looking at here, if you see, we have the trim around the door represented by the 2x8, and then you can see the column on both sides here, slightly different offset from the 2x8. If you look up higher where the column touches the detail, the archway that travels over to, so where it touches up here, it travels over. This detail is slightly higher than this one, so we've done two different variations here. As you can see, we get to see more of the stone outside of the trim on the left side, which is actually what I prefer. I'm just sending this to you guys so you can have a quick look at it. I'm not sure about the detail itself, what you would like to see up here on this top. We can eliminate that and come up with some other type of detail where the post touches up here. But for sure, what I'd like to get out of this video is, what do you feel about that exposure versus this other exposure, column to trim? The door is quite large, looks good. I'm going to move a little closer so then I can show you what happens at the bottom. When Paul and I originally laid this out, what we were hoping for was for the base to land on our stair front like this. But if we go with trying to get a little bit more exposure of the stone from the trim that's peeking past the column, as you see, we are over the edge a bit. It does create some complications back in this intersection over here where the stone and the patio finish, etc., would overlap. I don't think there's anything that we couldn't get over and turn into a nice detail. So that's my one thing I'd like to resolve from this video, is that detail, that space there versus this space. So you see it mostly when you're bang straight on versus this other side bang straight on. At least we can see some definition on the trim. There isn't one more way that we can do this detail up here, but if you guys are okay with coming up with some type of finish to put on this face that travels over, let me know what you think of this. Maybe a phone call and a little bit of chit chat, or maybe I can leave this here like this until you guys come out here for a site visit. If you want to just take a peek here, I'll show you where we're at with some of these details. It's looking totally awesome. Beautiful. We've got all of our doors in upstairs. I did send Sam an email about these oval windows. I wasn't super impressed with the way that they're put together, but I do believe that they would be satisfactory by the time we're done.